Hey, Soul Family. I took ownership of my office again. It's been a while, and I have got all my decks. I have so many decks. I've rearranged in here. I've got a whole stack of them here, a whole table here, decks over there, and I thought I'd do a reading. So let's pick items, shall we? You can choose them. I'll do it two ways. We will do items, and you can do the items by zodiac sign or whatever if you want to. So this is Max, Mayor Max from Idlewild, California. So because it's Idlewild, the mountain that I love, this can be earth energy. I'm not going to repeat the signs. You can do that. I'm just giving that to you as an option. This harmony, yin and yang, I'm going to choose this as water because to me that looks like the Pisces, right? Money frog, and I'm going to choose that as, oh, I already chose earth. I was going to say Virgo because they're such hard workers. But let's make that fire, right? Fire energy. Water energy, fire energy, earth energy, air energy. Quick. Selenite Wand. Okay? So those are items. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh! What have I not worked with in a while? I'm not going to make this a long one because, I don't know, I've been working on my bus, which has been pretty badass, but I want to relax. And I just thought I felt like I wanted to break in my room again. And I'm going to use my cards this time. So everybody gets a message. And then 2 cards from my deck, 333, The Naked Truth. Okay? Tarot. Okay, so the Animal Tarot is what they want to work. So we're going to work with Mayor Max first, or Earth Energy. I guess I will repeat it if I remember. Correct for neutrality, Spirit. Correct me for neutrality on all levels. Show me the card for those who chose Mayor Max. I just asked my higher self which one I chose. And I was looking at one, thinking one, and they told me a completely different one. So that's funny. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Spirit has to pull it, so correct for neutrality on all levels. Woo! That one went flying. I like that. So those who chose Mayor Max, that's interesting because this is an earth energy as well. So eight of autumn or 8 of pentacles, and it's basically talking about, you can see this little macaw, and he's going through a book of knowledge, right? He's researching something. He's very intent. His cage is open. He's out. There's messages in all of this. Whatever I say, I'm getting messages. So his cage is open, he's out. So he may have had himself in a cage. He may have caged himself away with negative thinking. He may have, I don't know, whatever's been holding him back, he's out. And he's busy looking at things, right? I don't even have any lipstick on. I can hear my mom, put your lipstick on. So Spirit's saying this is about doing research, right? It's the perfect time to learn whatever it is that you need. If you want to take a class, if you want to return to school, whatever, you want to do it right. So I'm working on my little bus right now, and I'm a very visual person. So I kind of set it up like Legos in there, and I have to build that way. That's how I work. So I'm doing research in my own unique way. So this is telling you it would be best because you want to do your best work. You want it to turn out right. So whatever you need to do research. And if you do the best at anything, the law of attraction brings you the best because you're giving your best. So if this is to do with a job, if you're giving the best of yourself, Spirit says we will bring you abundance and it will advance your career. So there's a message in that. So it's also about you getting new ideas. You're getting the facts so that you know how to make it successful. Practice makes perfect, Spirit says. So practice, practice, practice. If you're considering a new trade or if I'm being told to, I was told earlier today with, which deck did I have a deck here. And the message to me was this one. The message to me was seek out a professional because I'm building a bus and when I open the doors, I hear this and I'm like, oh my God. And my friend John, I was trying to unplug the wire and he's like, don't touch it. You'll electrocute yourself. So I need a professional to look at that, right? So I've called somebody in. But I was looking at this deck and it told me to get a professional. So maybe that deck is coming up next for a reason. basically also Spirit says you're good at what you do. You do take care. You pay attention. You give it all. You deserve to get the best. You deserve to have to be paid well for your craft or for what you do. You might find yourself working on a long-term project. I hope mine's not going to be a long-term project. I want mine to be done pretty quickly. It's also about, because macaws are about speech. They're about speaking. So you have the ability to share what you've learned, right? Once you've figured something out, you're able to share it with others. Okay, so there's that message with I was going to say Senior Frog. Senior Mayor Max. Interesting. Ooh, that gave me a huge message. Wow, somebody presents as a frog to me, and they're the mayor, Mayor Max. And they're wearing a red tie. So I'm playing along to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim. Somebody's fighting with somebody right now. I'm not your dad. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Why we always fighting, and now we're arguing in my room, and this isn't working for me. So that's coming up right now. I'm going to my deck, 333, the Nectar Truth, and this is kind of fun because I haven't used these. I'm going to have to put these on index cards because I just don't have time to make my deck right now. I need to be independently wealthy so I don't have to work, so I can just work on my projects. Correct for neutrality. So Spirit, guide my hands to the most appropriate card for the most amount of people. A message that will help for those who chose Mayor Max. 2 messages, please. I like myself much better in your energy. You are saying, or someone is saying to you. Song right now. Cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I always think of my twin when I hear this song. I threw my hands in the air. Said, tell me something. What is the song? If you dare, come a little closer. Next message, please, for those who chose Mayor Max. Around and around and around we go. They only want attention. They're a total player. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. So maybe there's 2 different energies here, because this one, I like myself much better in your energy. And this one, they only want attention. They're a total player. Those are 2 different people. So make your choices wisely, right? I feel like I can't live without you. I want you to stay. That's what it is, stay. Okay, let's put Mayor Max back. Somebody needs to make a bold move, Spirit said. Let's do the yin-yang. Let's do the water signs. Correct for neutrality, this one? All right. Geez, I'm not using a new deck. I'm using the deck that I've been working with a lot. I love this deck, but correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh my gosh, we haven't done this for so long, right? 2 beautiful dogs going by that I have not seen. One's a border collie, and the other looks like oh, so beautiful. A blue merle Australian shepherd. Gosh, they're beautiful. Actually, it looks like they both look like border collies. That came out really quick. So for those who chose the water signs or the yin and yang, it's higher consciousness. So it's paying attention to so you see that there's a woman inside, and she's got lights flashing all around. So first message to me is pay attention to what your higher self is saying. Pay attention to what your higher self is picking up. You're receiving guidance from your own higher self. So that's your intuitive nudges. If a song rings a bell, the message that I got about Senior Frog, who is the mayor, that's my intuition talking to me, right? When I say that. 2 dogs walking by. One looked like Merlin, and the other one was a border collie. They were both walking with a man. Dog is best friend, love, loyalty, protection, friendship. Funny, you're the only one, but I'm the only one who needed you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. Hard to know which one of us is caving. You know, the thing is, not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. All the way, I want you to stay. Whew, too many people get lost in the words and forget the feelings. Pay attention to your feelings, your higher consciousness, your intuition, the nudges, the chills, the thoughts that come into your mind as you hear a song or as a message comes to you. This is validating. This is validating your feelings about what you're feeling. You're right in what you're feeling and what you're thinking about and what you're dreaming about and what you're asking about. You've been asking for guidance, Spirit says, and higher self has already answered these prayers. Sometimes we're not aware of all the things that are in flux or all the things that are actually moving parts that we don't see yet, right? So I get a lot of the times, you know, I don't want to be, I'm done being patient. I've done the work. I know what I want. I know who I want. I know what's supposed to be. I know what Spirit's shown me. So bring it already. I don't want to be patient anymore. I don't need to be patient anymore. So Spirit says, maybe you've put your foot down to the universe and you've said, come on already. I need your help. You said this was happening, right? So when is this happening? I want it to happen now. I want it to happen yesterday. You said 6.5, almost 7 months ago, you are approaching reconciliation. Well, what does approaching mean to you? Approaching means to me that this is happening. So I want to see signs of that. I want communication. I want sight. I want to see it happen, right? So whatever we've been asking for or whatever route we've been taking, whatever path we've been taking, Spirit says it's actually working out very well for us. So Spirit says we want you to continue to talk to your higher selves, to your higher consciousness, to your conscious collective, united collective. Oh my God, I love this song. I'm slowly drifting when you're not around. I'm slowly drifting. I feel like there's a distance issue. I know there is between my twin and I. There's a distance issue, but it shouldn't be an issue. Nothing should stop you from getting to me. Nothing would stop me, but this is on you. So I want to hear, I've said about my own self, my favorite thing is getting audio messages. I love hearing Spirit. I love hearing them talk to me because I know when I get an audio message, it's a fact. Right? So the you're approaching reconciliation is what I was told almost 7 months ago. Time's up. Time's up. We're into almost my birthday. So I'm putting my foot down. Let's see what happens. Correct for neutrality on all levels. That's the message for those who chose the water sign. And I chose the water sign lifetimes ago. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Please guide my hands to the most appropriate message for the most amount of people to get the information that they need. Offer help, offer kindness, offer a hug. God, I've been talking about hug. It's been almost 8 years since I hugged my twin, and I don't let people come close to me. I have a couple of girlfriends that I will hug, but that's it. And that we're talking about a heart hug where you feel it in every part of your body, and you just know you become one. Right? Offer that. That is amazing. It's healing. It's needed, desired, and it's the best. Correct neutrality. I offer a hug to him. Interesting. I'm talking about him. It's spring, I guess. I'm looking outside and I'm seeing my apple tree. It's all flowering. It's so beautiful. They're still holding on to their ex and aren't into this fully. Should I delete this video? Is that my message? They're still holding on to their ex and aren't in this fully. All right. There's your message. There's my message. So when you get that kind of information, then you make choices, right? About the direction you want to go. Correct for neutrality. Ooh, let's do this one. For the fire signs or the bunny frog, let's do Kyle Gray, the angel guide. I haven't used this deck in a really long time. Correct for neutrality. It's almost new. I only used it a little bit. That one? Wow, that was fast. Manifestation. I like that. So she's connecting again. She's connecting to her highest self. She's connecting to her guides. She's pulling in. She is remembering where she came from. She's got the ability to bring her thoughts into reality. She is manifesting her dreams, her intentions. So this is the energy that helps us create. Like I start thinking about what I need in my van, in my bus. I need this, I need that. And I start talking about it. I put it out there. I generally manifest it within 3 days, right? So this is the ability to do that. And Spirit says, you're blessed to receive this card today. Who got this? The fire signs. That's me. So to get this, because you're being encouraged to recognize the power that you have. So I have the power. I know what I have the power. Their song, right? whatever it is that you need, call it in and know that you can do it. You can command the elements. You can command your angelic team. You can command whatever it is and bring it towards you. Right now, Spirit says, you are a master of manipulation, of manifestation. Not manipulating others, manipulating energy so that you manifest, right? And when you focus on it and you have the best of intentions, like you're not going to manifest something horrible, right? You have loving thoughts towards it. You have optimistic, positive. What you want to bring this dream into reality so it's in the highest good of all. You can do this. If you're working on bringing something in, whether it's a project, an opportunity, a miracle that you're calling in, as soon as I said that, I got a message. I'll have to go and see who sent. Snoop Dogg commented on my status. That's funny. I just said something about Snoop Dogg. I literally did. Oh my God, that's funny. I can't tell you, but I think it's pretty funny that I know who Snoop Dogg is, and I think that's hysterical. So it's very important that we keep our energy high, our vibe high. I redid my whole guest room and my office, and it's just flowing in here. It feels great. I staged it. I put brand new, different comforter and everything on the bed. I've got like 3 padded things on the bed. It's super comfy in here. It's just nice. Feels good. So my energy feels really, really good. Obviously, you can tell I'm pretty happy, right? I'm pretty happy. That was my finners. I got my babies all around me. So keep your vibe high, because when you keep your vibe high, you're going to draw to you that energy that you are, right? High vibes, high vibe, only high vibe tribe, high vibe tribe. And you want things to continue to unfold and come into focus. So keep it, and then keep it focused. Keep yourself focused on the blessings that you already have. The blessings, the fact that I got a roof over my head. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I'm capable. I'm busy, right? I'm super busy. People are like, why are you not coming online? I'm busy. I've got one client after another. Thank you. It's great. It's wonderful, right? So I'm focused. I'm blessed for my little babies that I have. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to live in Sedona. It's a magical place. I'm blessed that I can see. I'm blessed that I can speak. I'm blessed, blessed, blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep that energy, that vibe high. Focus on the best. And if people start bringing you down like they did with me yesterday, I got tanked yesterday by people's negative energy. I came home and I soaked for about an hour in an Epsom salt minerals bath to cleanse my energy. I saged my house. I cleaned everything. I vacuumed. I just like sucked it all out. I asked Archangel Michael to come in and do a sweep of my home and take away what wasn't working, and to put us in a crystalline shield. That one came out quick. Don't let it go. Ask for total honesty. You are my universe. I'm confused about the last message and this one. I mean, they're all different, right? So the thing is, I didn't choose. You got to think of the items that you chose. And when I said, I know what I thought I chose, and Spirit told me something different, I would have chosen the yin yang. I would have chosen the water sign, but I chose Mayor Max. So I can't F myself up. I always take a message from every message, there's a message in everything for me, but these are pretty specific, right? So the money frog, that's what they told me. That's why I laughed. I would have chosen the yin yang, and they said the money frog, and I laughed, and I'm like, really? Like, but I mean, money's good. I like money, right? Money is good. I had a block as far as money was concerned. I was raised in religion, and which was interesting because my father is like a billionaire. But I was raised with this poverty mindset, and this, not that money couldn't come, but that I shouldn't want. And my mother kept saying to me, no, there's nothing wrong with having money. It's actually wonderful because you can help people. You can do wonderful things, right? So this is what they said I chose. So I think that's funny. Don't let it go. Ask for total honesty. Did we get 2? Correct neutrality on all levels. Did we get 2? I don't remember. I think we did. If we did, we get a third one. They are lying to you. Ooh, somebody's lying to somebody. Dang, dude. I had a flash in my head about who I thought that was. So now we're going to go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light, which you guys know is like literally one of my favorite decks in the entire world. So 1, 2, 3. Did we do 4? I do this all the time. You guys know I do this all the time. Mayor Max, Yin Yang. Okay, so we did 1, 2. What was the third thing that we used? Did we not do it? Oh, you guys. We did Merrimax. We did the yin yang. I don't know if we did the money frog. I'm just trying to think of the different messages we got. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Water, earth. I don't know. Maybe we didn't do it. Just there's a message right there. Signs are with you. You already know. It's not that you don't know. It's that you don't want to believe it. It's not that you're not seeing them. It's that you don't trust it. Spirit says, we'll keep bringing you signs. We'll show you. But we show you again and again and again. And you're not trusting us. So for those who chose, I'm going to go to Selenite. And I'm asking Spirit, please, did I already do the money frog? Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm trying to think of the decks that I used. Correct for neutrality. 1 went flying, right? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we used that one. So now we're doing Selenite. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. God, that was... I need you to stay. 2 songs about I need you to stay. Get drunk, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I've wasted. I don't think you can feel the way I feel. This is the one that says... Did we pick this? No. I do the same thing I told you I never would. Told you I'd change even though I never could. I know I could never find anybody as good as you. I want you to stay. I want you to stay. I do the same thing I told you. Get drunk, wake up drunk still, realize the time I've wasted. So somebody is like repeating negative toxic behavior and yet wanting someone not to leave. But you're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust. I'm afraid I'm going to fuck it up. Woo, that one, 2 flew when I said that. Healing. This is Aloha Healing. I like that. A healing taking place and a witch at the end of the world. So this is a big change, an important ending. The important ending brings a new beginning. Now, this is nice because Selenite, I'm having a Black Panther with blue eyes painted on a Selenite slab from an artist friend. I'm super excited. Selenite is cleansing. This, I broke my fluorite that Archangel Metatron said I needed. Fluorite is for communication and healing. The colors are, well, I have to look at this one because this one's a little different than the one that shattered. It literally shattered into a bazillion pieces. And a lot of times, if crystals fill up with something, they will explode. And it shattered into shards. But then I cleansed it and I put the shards in my crystal water, so I'm still using it. But I went back and I bought the exact same pendant because I love it. And why did I bring that up? Fluorite. Oh, because when I get anything, I set it. I have a giant, I don't know if you can see. See this here? I have a giant bar of selenite. It's massive. And I set it on this because this is like us as spiritual empaths. We are self-charging, and yet we charge other people. So that's why it was so intense for me when I went out yesterday. I had all these people coming to me wanting I'm an empath, so they seek healing, right? They come and they unload all their issues on you, and they feel calmed by your energy. Then they go away all refreshed, and you've been sucked dry. So that's why I keep myself pretty isolated. And this is a good thing to come. Like when I feel like that, it's like I need to cleanse, because selenite will clear and charge any other crystal, but it does not take on anything. It doesn't pick up any other energy. We want to be like selenite. You make me complete. God, I love this song. It's a new one. Have you heard it? Listen. Oh, right when I did that, maybe because they're not going to let us hear it. It's beautiful. You make me complete. You make me complete. It's talking about time apart, and when I watched you walk away, I realized it's such a beautiful song. So I'm looking at this for healing, right? Look at the opal. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? It's like rainbow. My mom's here. Oh, I see her. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. See the pink? And then the pink here, and then the blue. Wow. I learned my lesson when I felt you slip away. And I'm missing out on half of my life. You make me complete. You make me complete. You make me complete. So I have to turn this song down because it's pulling me into a different realm. Waterfalls are cleansing. See the water here? Water is also energy, and tears are in back of my throat. I miss my twin a lot. It's getting really, it's the full moon. It was just his birthday. It's almost my birthday. And so waterfall is emotion to me, but there's a rainbow right here. So it's a promise of good things to come after this cleansing. 1 and 9 is 10. So it's interesting because this is a witch at the end of the world. 10 is an ending, but it's also then a new beginning. Something ends so that something else can begin. And so with the message of this, it's time for you to eat fresh fruit. It's time for you to drink fresh water. It's time for you to treat your body like you were in a rainforest, right? Drink juice smoothies, have tropical baths. I had one last night. It was beautiful, filled with essential oils. Do whatever you need to bring the energy back into your life. This waterfall is cleansing. It's washing away. It's releasing all of the toxicity, all the sadness. It's also about body work. Getting body work done would be a good time now. It would work well for your body. Right now, it's talking about maybe investigating different ancient types of healing. I'm a Reiki master, so that's an ancient healing energy. It's also talking about taking a vacation to a very soulful place, like Sedona. Come here, babe. Come to Sedona and be healed and have a Reiki massage, right? So if you devote yourself to allowing yourself to heal, devoting yourself to giving yourself the energy that you deserve, so the time, the space, the care, the self-care, then you will be blessed for it. It's time to give yourself that. Song right now, just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean there aren't any hand grenades. You don't know when there's a psychopath sitting next to you. After all I said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. He goes on and on about why he doesn't trust and what it's been like and how horrible. And in the end, he's saying, they're coming, they're at the door, they're about to bust through. I think you might be one of us. So I think that you've been through this too. So you know what? Maybe it isn't just me that's been going through this. Maybe you've had a different, maybe it's not just you, right? We all go through it. We all have a tough time. Somebody on Facebook, on the schoolie renovation page that I belong to, said, he says, it's a good thing I don't live near you because you'd just flash your eyes and I'd be there with all my tools to help you. Because I was saying, if anybody knows what to do, come here and help me, right? And then he wrote me privately and he said, why is it that the blues inside of me, he must be a musician, comes out when I look at you? He says, you're all happy-go-lucky on the outside because, but you're lonely and you're sad, aren't you? And I said, yes. We're all going through it, right? We all have stuff. And just because we look like we got it all together, you don't know all the abuse. You don't know all that I've been through, right? That's what this message is about. So this is an important ending and an important new beginning. And so when you see lightning strikes and the time's almost up, remember? Time's almost up. It's time here now. So Spirit's saying that there's significant rearrangement going on. Like clearly there is globally, right? There's a rearrangement. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. But she doesn't give up. And now they're outside ready to bust. I think you might be one of us. So, everything's affected. Power sources affected. Gas is affected. Our living systems are affected. I mean, Sedona, the rent's skyrocketing. There's no places, even if you have the money for rent, to actually live. There's a lot of global shifting and rearranging going on right now. Relationship changes. There's people going out, right? People coming in. There's a lot of loss that's going on. Legal system, the economy, our belief systems, everything's going through a major overhaul right now. And so Spirit says it might be best to live simply, a little bit more connected to nature. I know that 7 years ago, I saw all of this happening. Spirit showed me COVID coming. I didn't know that it was COVID, but they showed me you need to have, they told me it was going to happen. And then they said when people got comfortable, something worse was going to hit, which is actually what's going on right now. And so what can you grow? If you didn't have, if the grocery store, there was no food, what would you eat? There's a lot of these things you need to think about. And there's some people in the Ukraine right now, clearly living very simply. They have to, there's nothing else that they can do. But Spirit says you'll make it through. It's tough, but you'll make it through. It's also about moving from the fourth dimension into the fifth, sixth, seventh dimensions right now. Spirit says we're safe. Everybody's safe. But in order for you to make it through all of this, you're going to have to make sure that you give yourself the time to heal, right? And treat yourself like because of the global shift and because of everything that everyone else is going through, I feel it. I pick it up. I'm a super sensitive empath. So I don't just say that. It's not something that I wave a flag. Oh, I'm a super sensitive empath. Give me a badge. It means that I'm affected way worse than you are, unless you are that too. You don't understand. When you unload all of your stuff onto me and you walk away feeling relieved of it, I take that home with me. So I have to, it's very important to shield. I remember when the hug situation, when I hadn't seen my twin in years, and I said, he came in and I think he hugged me. He held me actually and sang me, all of me loves all of you. And then when he went to leave, I said, could I have a hug? And he said, I've already hugged you. And I said, what are we counting? And he goes, well, are you going to take my energy or are you going to give it? And I said, I don't know. Because at that time, I didn't even know what he was talking about. Because he's also a very super sensitive empath, right? And he says, well, all right. So he gave me a hug and he hugged me for like 5 minutes. And I just said in my head, I love you, I love you, I love you. And when he pulled away, he says, very well done. You remained neutral. You didn't push anything onto me. I didn't feel it. And you didn't take anything from me. And because I don't need to, because I'm the same as you, right? I understand. I didn't know at the time what he meant, but I understand about energy. 4 is stability. All 4 cloners on the ground. 4 days, 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 hours, 4 minutes. The number 4, angels are all around you, completely guiding, protecting, and loving you. There's no reason for fear. The 4th of the month. I'm going to give you the meaning of the angel number 4. I think the angels are with you. They're sending you the number to reassure you that they've heard your prayers and they're helping you. Okay, thank you. One more message. Correct neutrality for those who chose the selenite. We're just wrapping up at about 30 minutes, so that's good. There is an opportunity coming. Take it. When Spirit says there's an opportunity coming, that they want you to walk through it. It's a divine gateway opening up. Walk through. All right, you guys, that's it. I hope that this was helpful for you. It's been fun. I love you. Take care. Oh, if you would like help with a private reading, dream analysis, long-distance Reiki healing, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com. You can get a hold of me on YouTube. You can get a hold of me on Facebook, on Angels Whisper Sherry Columbus, or on Sherry Columbus, my personal page. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. You can find me. Google my name, Sherry Columbus, and you'll find me. All right? Take care.